Chapter 14. Broken Shackles. Mental breakdowns are the breaking points where you can make a breakthrough. Desiree reached the climax of her breaking point and decided to break up with Frank. His heart was broken for the first time, and his soul bled from every shard of their shattered memories. The thought of someone quitting on him was one of his biggest fears in life. Ever since he was 8 years old, he thought his happiness only existed in his ability to provide. After Desiree broke up with Frank, he moved back home with Mother Carrie. He was convicted by the pressures of being a young individual with the responsibility of serving. He soon realized he never had a chance to truly enjoy life. Catastrophic thoughts start to form like dark clouds when you have no one mentally relieving you from these pressures. His mind flooded from the precipitation of these dark thoughts, forcing him to feel like he no longer had a purpose in life. Since the mother of his child shined a spotlight on his darkest fear, his conscience whispered, "Your purpose has expired." So he interrogated his existence and contemplated suicide. Frank locked himself in his old room, mentally set on taking his life. He gave his reflection in the mirror the death stare and took a deep breath. One disoriented individual, one broken heart, generationally cursed by the confusion with one in the chamber. His legacy trembled on a flat line because he thought his life's relevance had met its deadline. The legacy of Frank J. Williams was about to exhale its last breath of existence. However, one little girl was 100% sure his life still had relevance. Suicidal thoughts knocking on his skull were interrupted by Stacy's little knock on his door. He heard his daughter say,
"Daddy?"
And a seed of hope was planted in the soil of his suicidal thoughts. Stacy gave him access to the most pivotal point in his life and legacy. Without her unconditional love for her daddy, he would have never transformed into the best version of himself. He now wanted different instead of only doing different. He didn't commit suicide physically. However, he did commit suicide mentally. Stacy revealed to him blessings that came from freeing yourself from your old ways and single perspective insights. It was originally a nightmare, but sunshine came in the morning. Broken people live in broken homes. There's healthiness of transparency in a broken home. And the cure is understanding that suicide and depression is a natural thing. The world slaps a negative label on people who are suffering from suicide and depression. However, these are merely the side effects from the developmental stages taking place. This window of self-grief is your opportunity to pinpoint the treasures you want in life, so you'll cherish everything you now live for. This molds you into becoming a stronger individual. When you are brought to your knees from a mental breakdown, don't forget to claim your breakthrough. It's a collapse and reconstruction. People who are walking under an umbrella of depression don't understand how powerful the raindrops from their dark clouds really are. When you harness the confidence that's hidden amongst these clouds in your mind, it'll reveal the powerful characteristics in yourself that are blessings once disguised as negative viewpoints. Depression will no longer force you to give up on yourself during your defining moments. It won't make you look at your own reflection as merely a race. You'll finally Accept the blessings you once believed you didn't deserve that have been waiting on your doorstep. Also, you'll understand that where you are in this moment is merely temporary, but it was necessary for the survival of your legacy.